Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Friday, March 21st, 2025. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Government ministries, businesses, schools, and organizations within the Tsunami Hazard Zone in Nevis participated in CARIBE Wave 2025 on Thursday, March 20th. It is an annual exercise of the Intergovernmental Coordination Group for the Tsunami and other coastal hazards warning system for the Caribbean and adjacent regions. The aim is to validate and improve tsunami preparedness efforts. Each participating country selected the scenario that best fits its objectives. The first scenario simulated a tsunami generated by a magnitude 8.0 earthquake located along the Enriqueo Plantain Garden Fault Zone. The second scenario was a tsunami generated by a magnitude 8.5 earthquake located approximately 270 kilometers off the Portugal coast. Over time, emergency response plans are updated and new personnel are integrated into tsunami operations, which provides a good opportunity to become familiarized, review, and test current procedures. Each one of the 48 countries and territories that are members of CARIBE EWS decided on the level of participation and coordinated the corresponding activities within their jurisdiction. Here in Nevis, the exercise was coordinated by the Nevis Disaster Management Department. Nevis will join the observance of World Water Day on Saturday, March 22nd. The theme for 2025 is Glacier Preservation.
And one may ask, Madam President, well, what does glacier preservation have to do with us here in St. Kitts and Nevis, or for that matter, in the Caribbean? Well, Madam President, it is critical that the global glacier is protected, because if they continue to melt at the rate at which they are melting, a lot of our coastal cities and towns and villages, Madam President, will be and could be very much flooded, Madam President. So that is the theme for World Water Day 2025, Glacier Preservation. We are expecting that during the week leading up to World Water Day, that we will have a visit from our counterparts on St. Kitts, because they are keen and eager, Madam President, to see what we are doing as it relates to water on the island of Nevis. So they will make a visit, and we will certainly accommodate them, Madam President, during World Water Week.
Minister of Water Services, the Honorable Spencer Brand, during the March 6th sitting of the Nevis Island Assembly, he also gave an update on the water exploration project in Nevis.
The general public would be aware, Madam President, that we have been engaged in a water drilling exercise here on the island of Nevis. We have completed 2 wells in the Maddens area. Madam President, we have completed the connection of one of those wells to our water distribution system, and we are waiting for the completion of the electricity to that site so that we can have a permanent power supply to that site. If needs be, Madam President, we can use the necessary generators to put that water into our system, but as of now, we are waiting for the permanent connection of electricity to that site to make sure that that connection will be in our system permanently.
The water wells drilling works have since been moved to the Descents area in Gingerland.
We have made some significant progress at that site in Descent, and it's a mixture of good news, bad news, and good news. We have attained a depth, Madam President, of some 757 feet. At that depth, we were able to realize the availability of water at that depth, Madam President. Unfortunately, we had a cave-in at that depth, and the drill bit is presently stuck, Madam President. The drillers are presently in Trinidad, making the necessary arrangements, Madam President, to have that issue remedied. And we are hoping that they will return to the island of Nevis very shortly to ensure that that issue is solved and we can put the Descent well site online as well. From Descent, we will move to the Braziers site, and the Braziers site, Madam President, is already prepped. So once they are finished with Descent, we will move to the Braziers site.
Some 9 wells are expected to be drilled under the NIA's water exploration project. Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, will host his next press conference on Tuesday, March 25th. The press conference will be held at the Cabinet Room on the 2nd floor of the Social Security Building at Penny's Estate. Premier Brantley will provide an update on matters pertaining to Nevis, and members of the press will have the opportunity to ask questions. The Premier's press conference will be broadcast live from 10 a.m. on Nevis Television NTV Channel 99, Nevis Television Facebook page, and Nevis Newscast YouTube channel. Still to come, Premier launches e-poster urging young people to keep the island clean. The details after this break.
Greetings, everyone. I am the Honorable Spencer Brand, Minister with responsibility for communications, public works, water services, physical planning and environment, disaster management, post and labor in the Nevis Island Administration. I am indeed delighted to offer congratulations to the Nevis International Financial Services industry. Government revenue generated from this industry has made significant contribution to the development of our island over the past 4 decades, and we expect that the revenue will continue to ensure that our island continue to develop. Infrastructure such as roads, electricity, and water have seen remarkable improvement over the last 4 decades. I wish to embrace the success of the Nevis International Financial Services industry, which has redounded to the success of the livelihoods of the people of Nevis. Happy 40th anniversary and congratulations.
Welcome back. Premier, the Honorable Mark Brantley, says he is delighted to share with every teacher, educator, and parent a fun and educational e-poster, emphasizing that keeping Nevis nice is a shared responsibility and it starts with the youngest citizens. This resource has been designed to teach the importance of keeping Nevis nice by keeping the island clean, recycling, and respecting nature. The poster offers Premier Brantley's top tips on picking up litter, remembering to recycle, keeping Nevis tidy, respecting nature, and inspiring others. The Premier is encouraging all parents, educators, and teachers to use it at home and in their classrooms to instill these habits in the youngest citizens from day one. The e-poster is available for download via the NIA website, nia.gov.kn. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.